Wake up and smell the coffee, Mr. LaRusso.
Extreme situations require extreme measures.
Yo guys, back to Cobra Kai Karate, back to a brand new video, and I just got done watching the brand new Fantastic Four movie, Fantastic Four First Steps, and here we are to talk about it. Now, I wasn't really going to this movie for really high expectations, just because, I don't know, Marvel has not really been the best lately. There's never really been a good Fantastic Four movie. Definitely not one in recent years, as you guys all know. One of the worst abominations of a film I've ever seen in my life from 2015. And I don't know, the trailers kind of just seemed a little, like, generically, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's actually the word I'm trying to say, but it makes sense. Didn't really look like anything special or spectacular, and that's really what I would hope for. But honestly, what I really wanted was just a good Fantastic Four movie, just a solid one that actually understands the concepts, understands the characters, and just delivers on those things. It needs to be a great movie. It doesn't need to be one of the best MC movies, and honestly, no one expected that. But that's all I really wanted, but I didn't have the highest hopes of that. But when I watched it, I think it actually did accomplish that. But on the flip side of that, it accomplished a lot of kind of this thing called nothing. So there's a lot to talk about here. We'll get into it. First off, I'll just say, yes, I did enjoy the movie. I thought it was a decent movie. I don't think it was anything great or spectacular, but it actually did deliver on a lot of stuff I wanted in a reasonable expectation, which was delivering an actual good Fantastic Four theme and characters. I think the characters are done really well. I really liked the thing in this movie. Human Torch was fun and exciting. I thought Mr. Fantastic, Pedro Quad, whatever the hell you say his name is, I don't know. I mean, I should know because he's lead cast in every damn movie, but Pedro Pascal, I think his name is. He did actually really, really good. Also, just really good acting overall. And the girl, she was probably the least one. She didn't really have too much to her, but I thought all of them kind of delivered on a really well way, and I thought the acting was good. I thought the chemistry between the characters were really good, and honestly, just the theme you put inside this world. I mean, from these scientists, they go into space, now they're here, now they're superheroes trying to protect the world, and everyone looks at them as like the superheroes, and it's the 60s and the theme of it. I really like the first like act of this movie of just like everything setting up and them living the life and everything, and they have the kid and everything. And then you get the Silver Surfer, which was a girl. I know some people weren't really excited about that, or happy about that. Me, I don't think it really made too much of a difference, but it was a little weird why they did that. But she comes along, and Galactus wants the new baby for some sort of power or something. He needs that, and they will not give it up. And I really like the idea and the concept of they come here, and this Earth will be spared if they get sacrificed a baby, but they won't. And everyone on Earth is like mad, and you know, it makes sense, and it makes sense for both the Fantastic Four and them and the Earth, and it creates a really nice dynamic. But they don't dive too deep in that. But the speech she gives about you know, I won't sacrifice my child for the world, I won't sacrifice the world for my child, I thought it was really, really good. And humanity actually like accepting that and like showing that what's the point of saving humanity if we sell out and we, you know, get rid of our morals for this? At that point, we don't even matter to exist. Like, humanity is about fighting through and, you know, actually doing what's right and sticking together, and that's what they do. Like I said, they don't dive too deep into that, because then you get to the second act where it's just kind of dragged on about their plan and everything. And that part just really felt boring, honestly. It's probably the worst part about this movie. It really killed the movie to me in a broad way, you could say. That part was just not too exciting, and they didn't dive too deep into the concept I wanted to, but I understood what it was, and I really wish they dived deep into it. But overall, it was good. Then you get to the third act where Galactus actually comes, and I thought the final fight was really fun. I thought Silver Surfer doing the sacrifice fight was really good, because they set up a whole arc for her. Once again, they didn't explore too much, but they didn't really have too much time to with all the stuff they were trying to do. But I thought her little mini arc was kind of a side arc, but I thought it was pretty good. And her sacrificing, you know, because she's been, you know, enabling all these deaths of universes for so long, and she extra sacrifices. Also, another thing I thought that they could have done is Human Torch like so willing to sacrifice himself, you know, for the universe. I really think they should have dived more deep into that, because it kind of reminds me of Tony Stark. Like, maybe they could have made it like that, where like no one actually believes in him. He's kind of like this kind of playboy type of guy, and like he kind of feels like that desire to be and do what's right, and he wants people to like believe in him and actually have a purpose of his life. I think they should have dived into that. They also should have dived more deep into the thing about like his disconnection with the humanity. They did a little bit with him and like that one girl. But like I said, I really think superhero movies, there's so much stuff going on in front value. You have such a little time to actually explore the characters. When you think about the characters as just from front value, they're actually really interesting how they live their life and the responsibility that they hold. That's why I always appreciate movies like The Avengers or even Iron Man 1 or Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is a big example because it shows like the actual character and the hero. It shows the man behind the suit, not just the suit, and kind of showing flashes of who the man is or woman. But that is why a lot of new superhero movies I do not like. They did it with Superman, they did it with a lot of movies. Thunderbolts actually did do that, but although that movie just kind of didn't have the greatest plot, but still, they actually did do that, and I appreciated it. So overall, you get the final act. You have the death scene, but then the kid kind of resurrects her or whatever was going on there. And I thought overall, they accomplished a pretty good movie. They had a cool concept, they had cool characters, and they accomplished a good movie. I thought Galactus was a pretty cool villain. I thought the CGI and visuals were really good. I really liked the cinematography. I liked the theme song and the soundtrack they had. Outside of one thing, the CGI for the baby was so awful. I don't know what they were doing. I mean, they're really challenging worst CGI baby of 2025 with Squid Games. I'm kidding, it was not that bad, but still, what the hell? I don't know why you can't just use a normal baby like 99 other movies do, like 99% movies that do. I understand doing like space scenes and stuff, but like, that was bad. I mean, you were able to do the thing and everything else so well. I don't know why that was so hard to do. But anyway, I thought the movie was decent. I'm gonna give this movie a 7.4 out of 10. You know, I wouldn't say it's a disappointment. Actually, I was expecting like just another boring movie, and although it was kind of boring the second act, it had a cool theme. It had nice acting. It had cool characters, cool chemistry, a cool concept, and ultimately I left it really feeling kind of satisfied with what I watched, and I'm excited to see these characters grow in a way in the later movies because they did set up a nice chemistry and bond between them. It kind of reminded me of Guardian Galaxy Volume 1, not to that extent obviously, but where you get these characters and you just see them start growing chemistry as a team and you really enjoy them. It doesn't feel like a forced team chemistry, like kind of like how Thunderbolts kind of was in my opinion. So I thought it was a decent movie. I already gave my score and my everything. So that's what I was thinking about that. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Happy Gilmore 2, I heard that's out, and you guys know Happy Gilmore is my favorite comedy of all time. But the movie looks so bad, I'm kind of like not wanting to watch it. It's like kind of gonna break my heart. But I will watch it eventually. Maybe I'll review it. We'll see. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Ordinary extreme measures. Peace out.